is your end of workday yoga and meditation practice. Hi friend, welcome back. I am Katie Arnold, and today we are transitioning from our workday into our evening. And even more specifically, this is the kind of class where when you come home from work, you maybe need help unwinding and releasing that part of your day and getting back into yourself, your present moment, back into your body, but you're not looking to totally slow things down. You still want some energy to get a few things done with your evening, or you still want some energy to go have dinner with friends, whatever it happens to be. So we are winding down from our day, but we're still building energy to go into our evening. This class actually came as a request from someone in our community. So I want to just remind you, if you ever have a class that you are wanting to see, something you're wanting to work on, or a practice that you find your body craving, I want you to come find me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, or leave your request in the comments. I would be happy to plan a class that helps really suit your needs. All right, so for this practice, you actually don't need any kind of props. With that said, I am going to have us start this practice sitting up, and I like to elevate my hips for this. So I am sitting atop a cushion, not required, totally your choice. So go ahead and roll out your mat, and I will meet you all back here. All right, so to get started, we are gonna do alternate nostril breathing. And if you've never done alternate nostril breathing before, it's a really balancing and beautiful breath. It can be a little interesting to get used to if you've never done it before. So I'm going to talk you through it. And then once you kind of find your rhythm, I'm going to let you just spend a couple minutes in the breath yourself. So alternate nostril breathing is just like it sounds, alternating which nostril we're breathing out of. So we will start by taking our thumb of our right hand and blocking off the right nostril. We'll inhale through the left. Take that left pinky finger and ring finger and block off the left, open up the right, and exhale out the right. Then we inhale through the right, block off the right, open the left, exhale the left. All right, and we'll continue that practice together, but just so you see what it generally looks like. So go ahead and just bring your hand up to your face, block off that right nostril, inhale through the left, block off the left, open the right, and exhale. Inhale right, block off right, open left, and exhale. Inhale left, close it off, exhale right. Inhale right, close it off, exhale left. Inhale left, close it off, exhale right. Inhale right, close it off, exhale left. And continue this alternate nostril breathing at the pace of your breath for about another minute or so. one more round through, ending, exhaling on the left side. When you've completed your final round of that alternate nostril breathing, just release the hands down to the lap. Keep the eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you, if you're in a safe space to do so. And just take a few moments to sit in this place of stillness. And maybe noticing how just from that little bit of breath work, you already feel more balanced. A little bit more in your body. Maybe the mind has already been able to quiet some of the chatter. Really just giving yourself a safe space right now to sit, to be still. Maybe to start to tap into what it is you need from the rest of your evening. I think especially if you work for other people, it's so easy to spend our work days just having to focus on what other people need, what their wants, what their desires, what their needs are. And it's fine. It's part of our jobs. It's part of what we're supposed to do. But sometimes we can become so detached from what it is that we need, because then we come home and we have other demands, whether from children, our pets, or partners, or just maintaining our homes. So can you let yourself sit in this place of stillness right here, right now, knowing we will bring about some movement to our practice. That is coming. But can you let this place of stillness be nourishing for you? To start to have that conversation with yourself. And blinking your eyes back open. If you were sitting on a cushion or a blanket, go ahead and move that out of the way. We'll come into a neutral tabletop position. Wrists are going to come underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And take a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, dropping that belly, lifting your gaze. Exhale, rounding that spine, chin to chest. Inhaling through cow pose, heart shines forward. Exhaling through cat, spine rounds. And just taking these cat and cows, once again, at your own pace, right? This is your practice. Your breath is different than mine. And so letting yourself move at whatever pace just feels really good. Taking 2 more rounds. Coming back into that neutral tabletop and pull those hips over towards the left, back as if you were going into child's pose, and then over towards the right and back through center. So taking a few hip circles, sometimes we call them barrel rolls. Sometimes you can just think about being that spoon that's cleaning out an almost empty jar of peanut butter, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. And then take a few over to the other side, so hips dropping right, back, and then left. And noticing that there's a little bit of a cat-cow movement that we're incorporating here too. And then back to your neutral tabletop position, curling your toes under. Let the hips go high, downward facing dog. And let's just walk it out. Pedaling out those heels, bending one knee and bending the other. Maybe take some cleansing exhales. Maybe you're like me and you need to let go of a part of your day, a stressor. Maybe not a stressor. Maybe you just need to create a little bit more space. So knowing that those cleansing exhales are fully available, and then start to come into stillness. So letting the heels pull in the direction of your mat, your chest coming back towards your thighs. And inhale, send that right leg high behind you. Exhale, bend your knees, stack that hip open. Maybe rolling around the ankles. And then inhale, squaring the hips. Exhale, bring that right knee to your nose, catting that back. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to nose. And this time, step it all the way through. Keeping that left hand down. Inhale, reach that right arm high, low twisting lunge. Reaching all the way up through those right fingertips. One more big breath in. Exhale, bring that right hand back down. Soften that left knee to the earth. Inhale, both arms reach high, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Right knee tracking over that right ankle. Energy up through those fingertips. Breathing into that left hip flexor. One more inhale breath. Exhale, fingertips down. Start to come onto the heel of that right foot as you walk those fingertips back, half splits. Breathing into that right hamstring. Inhale it back forward, lifting that left knee up off the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. And just walk your hands to the back of your mat, forward fold at the back of your space. Inhale up halfway, lift long spine, flat back. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, stand all the way up, arms sweeping up and overhead. Exhale, cactus those arms, open up that chest, feeling that baby back bend. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at your hips. Inhale, up, flat back, pull that belly in. Exhale, walk it all the way out to a high plank. So setting up our high plank here, right?
Palms pressing into the mat, broadening through the collarbone, through the shoulders, pulling that core in strong and trying to create that long line of energy. So being mindful if your hips are dropping, engage that core, pull them up a little bit. And maybe noticing if your booty is up towards the ceiling, see if you can drop the hips down a little bit. Take one more big breath in. Exhale back, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. And taking all of that over to the other side, inhale that left leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hip open. Maybe take those circles with the ankle. Inhale it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. One more time, exhale, left knee to nose. Step it all the way through. Keep that right hand planted. Inhale that left arm high. So keeping that back knee lifted right now. Reaching up through those left fingertips. Think about stacking the shoulders. Taking one more inhale breath. Exhale, left hand comes down, right knee comes down. Inhale up for your low lunge. Engaging that core, pulling those low ribs in. One more inhale breath. Exhale, fingertips down, coming onto the heel of that left foot. Start to walk it back to that half splits. So keeping those hips elevated, hips over that right knee. Inhale it back, low lunge. Step it back, downward facing dog. And walk the hands all the way to the back of your mat, forward fold. Inhale up to that halfway lift. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, standing all the way up, arms sweep up overhead, palms face forward. Exhale, cactus those arms. Inviting in your evening, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, folding forward, hinging at your hips. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, walk it out to that high plank. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big inhale breath. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, soften the knees. Take the knees out nice and wide, big toes towards one another, land in child's pose. Palms pressing into the mat. Start to roll yourself back up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this class helps transition you from your workday into your evening, feeling more in your body and calmer and more balanced, but also still energized to take on whatever your evening has in store. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you next time.